as they race toward the final 5/16. Papa Gray races up with I'm Interested, then Blinking Light, Charming Sound, and Don Pablo trails the field. They're coming into the lane. Princess Ifia clinging on to the advantage as they drive past the quarter pole. Toots on the outside now kicking in. Kismet looking for room against the rail as they drive toward the furlong pole. It's Princess Ifia. Toots, watch on the rail. Kismet now beginning to come through with a run as they leave the furlong pole behind, and Kismet now takes that lead. Princess Ifia left 2 lengths back. Papa Gray trying to close up on the extreme outside. That's I'm Interested, but they drive inside the final yardage, and it's Kismet and Emilia McLean who get to the wire first by maybe 5. Princess Ifia is second. Papa Gray is third. I'm Interested in a photograph with Charming Sound on the rail.
I realize kicking away by about a length and a half from still tracking in second, that's Burning Valley. Titan Tempo is right there too. Recovering and coming on, that's Great Wayne. Backing out a bit, that is Justin Biden. Then comes Spirit of Light, and now overtaking Spirit of Light. That is She's My Hedge Fund there at the top of the lane, and it's I Realize attacked in the middle of the track by Titan Tempo, and Titan Tempo has now assumed the lead from I Realize, but I Realize is not backing down and is right there for a fight, coming to the half a furlong pole, and Titan Tempo looks to be getting the better of I Realize, who is still there fighting. It's Titan Tempo driven out. I Realize still fighting, but will only be second by it's Titan Tempo beating I Realize. It's very tight for third. Maybe She's My Hedge Fund just ahead of Great Wayne.
Secret Mission and Emilia McLean bring them into the lane. They race past the 3/16. It is Secret Mission opening up the gap. Valley of Love now let loose on the outside. Bossy Girl running on the spot. Sweet Burn left back in 4th spot, but it's Secret Mission arriving at the furlong pole with that lead. Being shaken up now by Emilio McLean, now 16th to run. Can they catch Secret Mission? The left-hand stick called for, and Secret Mission holds a 3.5 length lead and will keep it to the line. A double for McLean. A Valley of Love is second. Bossy Girl is third. Sweet Burn is fourth.
Let Him Fly, letting out a notch or two, about 3 or 4 or 5 lengths in front, and looks to be traveling well. Can he sustain this run? It's Let Him Fly on that lead. Still there chasing. It is Turn On the Light. Wilson set a light and begins to come forward. Let Him Fly to the furlong and a half pole. Still has a good looking lead. Wilson is cutting into it though, coming out wide to that is Great Trick, but it is still Let Him Fly, still in front and still comfortable. Wilson keeps on coming though. Let Him Fly keeping on the Omar Walker. Wilson coming on the outside. Let Him Fly trying to see out the next 100 meters. Let Him Fly, and Let Him Fly goes on to win. Wilson is second, then comes Great Trick back in 4th. That's Turn On the Light. Her win completes the high five.
A best daughter-in-law has that lead, drifting toward the center of the course. Bossy is right against the stands, along with a Cosmic Force. Loyal Action drifting toward the middle. Smart Asset has a lot to do as this best daughter-in-law is traveling powerfully inside the final 3/16. The best daughter-in-law has that lead. In the pink nearest to us, Cosmic Force. On the far side, that is Loyal Action, but it's best daughter-in-law continuing to hold the advantage under Devon Brown. They drive toward the line. Best daughter-in-law now beginning to shut down. Loyal Action on the far side, Cosmic Force nearest to us, and Cosmic Force may have done it over Loyal Action. Then Wayne's Princess, possibly just over best daughter-in-law. The favorite Smart Asset is back in 5th.
on that lead. He's sensational. Still bowling along, unmolested. Tracking in second, that's Alchemy of Soul. Asked to do more, that's Benison. About 4 lengths before we come to Nebuchadnezzar and Slam Sharp. Also making ground, that's Uncle Baba. Jody's Fun is also recovering and also coming on. That's Kuzmi. They're at the top of the lane. He's sensational. Still in front, but here comes Benison coming to the attack. He's sensational, keeping on. Benison threatening on the outside and looks up. A threat. It's Benison. Now that grabs the lead. He's sensational. Still there battling on. Left back in third. That's Alchemy of Soul and Uncle Baba. But Benison begins to kick away in the Howard Hamilton Cup trophy. It's Benison in front, and Benison and Shane Ellis doing it easily in the end, about by 4 lengths. He's sensational in second. Then comes Uncle Baba, Alchemy of Soul. Kuzme running on for fifth.
Inside the last quarter, a money market may just be the leader. A gift from Ben near to us, right against the stand fence. That's Teflon Don on the far side. California Crown now asked to get going, but money market is holding on to that lead. Teflon Don trying to cut into it. California Crown on the far side. Money market is there. Here comes Fearless Soul exploding on the outside. Money market showing signs of stress. Fearless Soul closes in for the kill and wins it over Money Market. Then Teflon Don, California Crown. Close between A Gift from Ben and Impressive Force.
Star there coming at the top of the lane and Hit and Run now tackled by Uncle Peck. Hit and Run still in front under very enterprising ride from the lady Abigail Abel. It's Hit and Run in front. Uncle Peck on the outside coming down. Hit and Run repelling Uncle Peck, coming fast and furious, but it's Hit and Run still saving off the challenge from Uncle Peck. Hit and Run and Abigail Abel trying to see out this last furlong and beginning to stretch away a bit. This is a good ride from Abigail Abel. It's Hit and Run in front. Uncle Peck trying hard. Hit and Run in still in front, and Hit and Run and Abigail Abel, I think she has stolen it. Hit and Run and Abigail Abel goes on to win the Moselle by maybe 4 lengths. Well done, Abby. Second, Uncle Peck. Then comes Never. Behind those, that's Solace and the Soul Warrior back in fifth.
Chocomo is also running quickly right alongside Jordan Rains. Major Danger is there. Near the stands, Prince Aman in the white cap. Mudshaft is right against the fence. Press Conference racing in behind them in their slipstream. Ridgeliner running a surprising race already in the center as they leave the quarter pole, but the action is on the far side. Chocomo, just a leader. Major Danger. Jordan Rains looking for room in between them, but this Chocomo is fleet of foot inside the final furlong. It is Chocomo holding on to the advantage. Major Danger trying to close up. Here now, beginning to quicken up. That's Prince Aman, but Chocomo has them off their legs, and Chocomo will win it. Prince Aman second, Major Danger third. Could be Mudshaft fourth. A photo between Atlantic Convoy and Press Conference for fifth. And on the rail, it's a Bob the Builder with that lead. Another one is there. I Dream Again now kicks in, and I Dream Again snatches the lead. But Bob the Builder is fighting hard on the rail. They've opened up some 3 or 4 lengths. Locked down now, asked to close up. They're coming into the lane. And I Dream Again in the green silks drifts off toward the center. Bob the Builder continues to run a huge one and has that lead down against the rail and gets cracks of that right-hand stick. It is Bob the Builder out in front. Here is Sensational Soul now unleashed unleashed and let loose. Bob the Builder with a 2-length lead. Sensational Soul eating into it. It's Bob the Builder just. Sensational Soul now finding top stride. Bob the Builder driven out. Sensational Soul is exploding in the end and will win the 2,000 guineas from Bob the Builder. I Dream Again, Strong Mind. Close between Big Buzz and Lockdown.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.